of the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. We stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The back's got it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. First down and 10 now. And he's got it again. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. It's a fumble. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Testing the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Send the back in motion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he fires the football to the right side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. They moved you well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Single back takes the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Boy, snap to the back. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The ball is picked off. He's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a run to the left. Breaking free at the 35. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And the back gets the football. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Field. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He'll ride the back again here. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they have had over the years.
On the run, going to heave it downfield. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And here's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Snap, looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short from the plus 27. They're running on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Field goal tried. No good. He missed it, and the game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. First down and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a handoff. Quick spin on the run.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run?
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Trying to extend the play. Contact as he threw it. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense now operating in the red zone. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on 3rd down to get back in range. Got space, looking to score. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
This try is no good. This game remains tied in the second quarter.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Completion makes it second down. The shotgun running play call. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The offense going with the hurry up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he was able to do.
Looking for the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
You earned the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Makes a quick catch. Finds room at the 30. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's moving out of the pocket now. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One play, and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Oh, here comes the reverse. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's a quick grab.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And they've got him. The defense makes a big play on the last play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He lets it go. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's running out of time here. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on 1st and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
It's 2nd and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. He drops back in the gun. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Now the try for the point after to make it a 3-point game. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure, using his legs here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Bulls offense is back out on the field. And there's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. The gain was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on third down. You got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
And that's out of bounds after a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. He'll hand it off. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. One to the left, trying to find Fader. And the defense brings him down. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. running out of time in the pocket. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.